Hey, this is Maya Vander from Sunset, and you're watching the DomenickNatiShow.
I know we're not doing video today. Has it been a stressful pregnancy, or like how has this one been?
Yeah, no, honestly, the reason not doing videos because I just never know if I can be home in a quiet place without screaming children, and then I'm going to have a baby in 2 weeks. So trying to balance everything because my whole family got COVID except me, by the way. I've been just in and out of the house, getting tested and so on. That's why we're not doing video. But the pregnancy is fine. I mean, I'm feeling good. Obviously, I'm 25 pounds heavier, but other than that, I feel great.
Who has COVID?
Yeah, I mean, my daughter, she's 1.5. That's why I rescheduled our show from last week. My daughter came from daycare, I guess, and she brought, COVID. Then she gave it to my son. Then my husband tested positive.
Do you think that this will be your last baby, or are you planning for more?
I think I'm gonna have two more. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm definitely done. No, I'm done. I'm done. Even with the third one, I was like, do I go for a third? I was on the fence, but then I kind of leaned towards it, obviously. But yeah, I'm done.
This is it. This is the
This is
last
it.
one. Are you getting fixed after this?
I don't know. Yeah, well, we'll see. But
Somebody's
no,
getting snipped. Okay, this is the last
I
one.
think my husband, not me, not me, my husband.
That's right. Yeah, cut him off. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Now, speaking
Exactly.
of your husband, Dave, we haven't seen him on the show. Does he not want to be on TV?
I know everybody keep asking me that. He's in finance. So his job is pretty serious. He cannot just be on a reality show and getting too much into the drama. As we know how reality show can easily get manipulated and edited. So he rather stay away because of his job, unfortunately. But he's a great guy and a great husband, and I wish I could share more, but unfortunately I cannot.
Okay, so he doesn't want to be a part of the drama, right? Is that, as you guys have discussed it, and is that the conclusion?
Yeah, I mean, if it was up to him, he would totally do it. But given he works for someone, for a big company, then that was kind of like a no-go.
Davina's portrayed as the villain on the show. Is she actually that difficult to deal with, or do you think she's just getting a bad edit?
100% bad edit. I know the producer will hate me for saying that, but look, I know Divina for a long time. I actually talked to her the most. Um, People did in the interviews, oh, Divina changed. She came with a good attitude, but that's not true. She was always the same. Granted, some things that she says sounded like a little bit harsh and direct, and obviously add, the music to it and put words together, and then you have like a perfect editing. But
Do you,
every
it,
show wants to have a villain, right? So they have to choose someone. Obviously, in our show, it's usually Christine, but it was Davina kind of like tagging along with her, and the producer just took it and, kept it
right?
basically. Yeah.
I mean, do you think that you get a bad edit at times? I mean, is that something that's been common throughout the show? Is that people are put in the wrong light?
I did notice some stuff that I did not say. Somehow the words, if they don't show your face, but they put words together, they can create a sentence and make it look like I said something, which is pretty clever and interesting to watch. I did notice that they did few things with me that I wasn't part of it really, but it is part of being in a reality show, and you take the chance and you're in the mercy of the producers at the end of the day and the editing. Nothing we can do about it. We are in a reality show, we sign contract, and we respect the contract, and we respect the fact that we putting ourselves out there, and whatever they decide to make us look like, it is what it is. But she did get a lot of hate, and she had a tough time last year for sure with that. Um, but unfortunately, it's something when you're choosing to be on TV, it is what it is.
Do you have any plans on permanently leaving the Oppenheim group?
So I'm definitely going to keeping my license in California with Jason. Uh, but I do know that if season five, if we're going to get season six, I'm probably not going to be a full cast member because it's going to be difficult for me logistically to do the back and forth again. especially with the third child. It's been challenging with two kids, so let alone another kid to the mix. Plus, my business in Miami is really good, and I want to focus on that. And yes, if I'm gonna have a great client that's worth my time to fly there, I'll do it. If we filming at that time, great. But just realistically speaking, I'm probably going to stay more focused in Miami, my family, and my business here if we get renewed for another season.
Like, who is the biggest diva?
I would say, I would say just in general, Christine is a diva.
What
Maybe
I
Jaime.
mean, it's such a